Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about another topic related to journaling. So mainly we are going to focus on one query or you can say one method through which we can fetch information related to the journal, uh, you can say journal number of journals, okay, in the particular library. So let just assume there is one scenario where someone asks you to list down all the libraries along with their number of journals. Okay, so in that case you can use this method which I'm going to show you now. Okay, but before that let me show you another way or you can say traditional approach to fetch those information, but it is not that good because it is first of all it is time taking, and another thing is that here you are supposed to count each and everything, but we don't want that much of manual work, right? So that's why I am going to share you one query which will help you to fetch all the library along with their number of journals. Okay, but before that let me show you the traditional approach, because this is also useful. Let's say if someone has very less number of journals in their library, then in that case they can simply use this query for a particular library, which is quite simple. You just need to write work obj work object, then take f4. Here you can put your object name. So in our case, let's say we are not sure what is the object name because this is what we are trying to look for, right? So you can put star all, then you can put your library name which is Sharmit 1, and here in the object type you can select the object type by taking option 4, although we can take directly STRJRN, but those who don't know what is how we can fetch that object type, then you can take F4, and from this list you can search for the STRJRN. So you can see STRJRN is there. Similarly, star RCV is also there, but we are looking for STRJRN. Then simply put value and hit enter. The moment when you hit enter, it will show you this query where you will see there are number of libraries like 2, 4 and 6. So total 6 libraries are available in Sharmit 1. Sorry, not library, 6 journal. Total 6 journals are available in library Sharmit 1. So this is the one way through which we can fetch the number of journals in a particular library. But let's say if you want to fetch it for a particular library, let's say now I am looking for Sharmit 2 and there are multiple libraries for which I want to check the number of journals. So in that case, we are supposed to hit the query again and again, this command, right? But this is not a correct approach. Similarly, let's say if I put, let's check, if you try to star all, it will show you this. But again, we are supposed to count each and everything here, which is not a right way, right? So in that case, what we will do, we will use the best way using the SQL query to fetch all the information in a single query. Okay, so let's see how we can write the query for it. This is the output. Let me show you the query from scratch. So what you need to do, you just need to write select, then simply write journal library because we are interested in library part, journal underscore library, comma, then you can put your count which is star, as here we are giving the uh, alias name to this column because we are going to fetch the number of journals, so you can give the same name, number of journal. Okay, then inside from you can put from, from, then the library. So those who are not aware about qsys2, this is a system library which comes with this thing, journal underscore info, which will provide you all the information related to journal. And now if I hit enter at this stage, it will give error. Let's see. You can see column journal library or expression in select list not valid. So what we are supposed to do here, we are supposed to provide the we are supposed to make it group by. So simply write it group by, and on the basis of journal library we are going to make grouping. So journal library, then simply hit enter and it will show you all the library along with their number of journals. So you can see this is quite simple. Here with just one query you have fetched all the libraries with their uh, what you can say number of journals, right? So this is the one way. Let's say if there was some journals in Sharmit 1, Sharmit 2 library as well. So it will fetch all the details of that. Okay, fine. But let's say if someone asks you to share the list of number of journal which has maximum number of journal and minimum number of journal. So right now we have only this much of record, but it might be possible there are various other library with a journal name. So in that case, what we can do, uh, we can simply use the query, but with different way. Let's say here in group by we will put another thing which is order by. So what it will do, it will order the result on the basis of, let's say, number of journal. Okay, so what it will do, it will order or sort the data on the basis of number of journal. Now what is number of journal? It is just a alias for the count star. We are grouping it, so it will provide the count star. Now hit enter. After hitting enter, you can see everything is sorted in a increasing order. Okay, 1 is there, then 2, then 3, and then 6. So from this list you can easily identify, yes, the first value is the minimum number of journal, which is for library. 4 libraries are with a number 1 with only 1 journal, and library Sharmit 1 has 6 journal total. Okay, but let's say if someone asks you to sort it in decreasing order, they want to show the number of journal, maximum number of journal first, then in that case you can press F9, and here you can use the key DESC. This is the keyword DESC. What it will do, it will make it in decreasing order. So by default values, by default sorting is performed on the basis of increasing order, and other, if you are providing the DESC, then it will sort your data in the base on the basis of decreasing order. So you can see now it is in a decreasing order, 6 3 2 1. So from this list you can easily identify that Sharmit 1 has maximum number of journal and QSys 2 has minimum number of journal. Okay, so this is the best practice, or you can say best way to use this query in order to fetch the number of journals from the system QSys 2. Okay, and whenever we have, like whenever we have we are not sure how much data is there, means whenever we are sure that only few libraries, few journals are present in your library, then in that case you can go with that traditional approach to count the thing. But I would recommend to go always with a SQL query, because it fetch out all the information in a proper manner. And if you are using the work obj approach, then it will, in that case you are supposed to count each and everything manually. So in case of manual counting there might be some issues, right? So that's why I recommend you to go only with this SQL approach, and it will help you to fetch all the information uh, properly in a proper manner as per your given order. Okay, you can sort it in ascending order, you can sort in descending order, so it is up to you. But I recommend you to go and practice this query, because once you are good with making these kind of query, then it would be very easy for you, especially in case of project analysis. Okay, so maybe right now you are thinking that these are the not so useful query, but the moment when you start developing your project, the moment when you start analysis for a project, then in that case these queries will be very helpful for you. So that's why I'm saying do not skip these sessions. These are very important sessions in terms of project analysis. It will help you to learn the things. It will help you, because once you have walked through this session and you have idea about this query, then during analysis time you can simply, it will click in your mind that yes, we have one query through which we can perform this operation. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.